Hey everyone, Techne here with a review of the Astro A20 Gen 2 wireless gaming headset. And yes, as you see here, we have the Xbox version, but they also make a PlayStation 4 or 5 version. Speaking of this version here, just getting to the chase here, you can use it on Xbox, PC, and Mac, and same with the PlayStation one. You can use it on PC and Mac as well. But as far as console to console, we do have the Xbox version here, but as far as sound, build, and comfort, they'll be the same across the board. Now, as far as in your box, you get your paperwork, your USB-C charging cable, your wireless dongle, and a cool little touch on this dongle, if you look close on there, you got A20XB for Xbox just etched on the front. Small little touch, but I stinking love it. And then, of course, you're gonna get your headset. All right, so you all know where we need to start, right? And that is gonna be with comfort. And on the Astro A20 Wireless Gen 2 here, you still have those nice Astro ear cushions. Very big, very wide, very deep, and very plush, super stinking cozy, very soft. Now, if you look close at these, they are cloth outside and inside. Now, we got a pro and a con right there. The pro, very breathable, and again, very stinking cozy. Your ears don't get very spicy in here. Con, jumping ahead a little bit, is this gonna let some of that sound bleed. The biggest thing you're gonna notice is as far as that bass. It's gonna let some of that bass kind of bleed out there, air out a little bit, not be real jumbled. And it's also not going to be so muddy in you, you know what I mean? We'll talk more about that with sound. But again, so as far as these ear cushions, very stinking cozy, very breathable. I honestly love them. Now, going up to the headband here, take a look at it. It's soft, it's got a little give, but yeah, it's rubber right there. And it's not cozy at all. I clearly feel it on the top of my head. Now, I got a bald head, so maybe I'm going to feel it more than someone with a nice plush, luscious lock of hair. But again, as far as me, not cozy at all on a headband. Now, also as far as adjustability and comfort on the headset, as we talked about, it does adjust on those nice arms right there, but there's really no swivel. I mean, headphones or the ear cups go in and out right here, but there's just about no swivel. But honestly, you all know I'm a big fan of swivel, right? It really doesn't bother me on this headset at all. Again, because those ear cushions, I mean, I can just sit here. I mean, these ear cushions are phenomenal. So again, with the lack of swivel, you don't really get any pressure points anywhere. Now, going right in line with the comfort there, I want to touch on the build, because we all know if you used Astro headsets before, they're a little bit lofty. They're not like uncomfortably, unbearably heavy or anything, you know, but you do feel the weight of these guys or any Astro headset pretty much compared to other ones. Now, that can be a good thing again, because Astro headsets are built like tanks. They are very stinking solid, very thick plastic right here, all the way up to the headband, very thick. And if you look inside as far as adjustment, it's actually sliding on a metal bracket right there, and you have the two brackets kind of holding it in rather than just like one little, you know, swivel notch holding it right there. As far as stretching them out, I mean, I can only go this far right here. Twist them up, I can twist them up plenty fine. But again, as far as stretching them out, say I'm on a max setting now, I mean, that's your pretty much max right there, you know? Now, if we bring it in closer and we stretch it out, if you got a smaller head, again, you stretch it out right there. So when we combine all that right there, as far as that build, which is fantastic, the comfort, which is decent at best. Again, the ear cushions are amazing. The headband is, I can't stand it, you know? But whenever I put them on my head, like, let me tell you, it's a medium clamping force, clear as day, medium clamping force. And whenever these sit on my head, like, now if I got a hat on, I'm fine. Like, I'll be fine right here, you know what I mean? But again, when I take my hat off and my shiny bald head is out there, and I got that headband, like, again, the headband's soft and everything, but again, maybe it's just my bald head, but I feel that thing clear as day up there. So again, I think you're gonna have to, again, either be someone that games with a hat. I personally do not game with a hat, you know what I mean? Or maybe have some nice hair, which, again, I don't have a whole lot of hair. Actually, I don't have any. So the comfort right there, I say it's okay. I'll put it right there as okay. The build is amazing and the comfort is okay. Now, talking features, functions, and actually using the headset, as you see on the back right ear cup, you have your power button, your indicator light, your EQ select, and then right below that you have your voice to game volume if you want more game, or then again, more chat noise right there. Nice tactile clicks in between there as well. Right on the bottom, you have your USB charge port. And using this headset, again, you use the wireless dongle right here. And testing on all the devices I used it on, primarily as far as Xbox was my primary test, which is on the Series X. I also used it quite a bit on the PC, dabbled a little bit on the Mac here. Now, using this, most headsets with a dongle is what I usually prefer. You see a lot of these new Xbox headsets where you got to pair it up like a controller. Me personally, I prefer a dongle. I guess I'm old school, you know what I mean? But the thing I usually like about dongles, you can take it out, bam, plug it into the PC, plug it into your Xbox, and then go to the Mac or whatever, and it pairs it up. Now, with this guy, I don't know why, but sometimes going from device to device, I had to re-pair it up. You know, which was kind of weird, because most of the time with a dongle, you can take it out, bam, and slap it in the other one, instantly pairs. for some odd reason I had to pair this up going to different devices. But next up, let's go ahead and jump into the sound of the Astro A20 wireless. These guys are using 40mm drivers, a frequency range of 20 to 20,000. Pretty much what we see in all gaming headsets, you know what I mean? Well, not all, but the majority of gaming headsets. Now with Astros, you get that signature Astro sound, which if you used Astro headsets before, even the higher ones with the amp, it's pretty much that same sound right there. It's a great sound, the Astro signature sound. Now on the back of the headset here, you have an EQ adjustment, which you can adjust, cycle through a few EQs right there. But honestly, the bass Astro sound one is the best, and that's one I'd recommend. You get some bass, and you get some highs and some mids, and you catch me right there saying some, because I feel like they're all here. They're all like right here. You get like, you ever used a headset and you get to dabble with your EQ and you put it on flat? You know, that's kind of what I get right here. I mean, it's punchy and it's loud, and it's there, but again, I feel like everything is on an equal level, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have more highs, I don't have more bass or anything like that. So I can't say that's good or bad. Sound is just like comfort, personal preference. Me personally, it's not the sound I shoot for. I shoot for something with more highs, and I still like a hitting bass. Not a thumpy bass, but a hitting bass, you know what I mean? I like that Audio Techne type curve, you know? You got bass and then it peaks up at your highs. So again, with this, I kind of got, again, I felt like everything was right here, you know, kind of doing its thing. Nothing really overtook anything, but it wasn't anything that was like really immersive or really detailed when I was playing competitive, you know what I mean? So the sound wasn't bad, but it also wasn't great. I know Astro's done it on Xbox and PC, the Microsoft Store. You got the Astro app, also Astro Command Center, I believe it's called. And most of their headsets, or some of their headsets, you can get in there and adjust the EQ and dabble with a lot of that stuff. I believe even the old A20s, if I'm not mistaken, you could. But these guys, you can't. I even contacted Astro. I said, hey, am I doing something wrong here? I can't get in here and use Command Center. They said, no, on this headset, you're not going to be able to, and we have no plans to enable it for that. So that's a stinker, because I feel like with that bass Astro sound, we got a good starting point, but I would have liked to get in some EQ and bring out a few more highs right there, and I feel like it would have really rounded out to a great sound. But I feel like we're just stuck at that good sound. All right, so we are now using a microphone on the Astro A20 wireless headset. As you see, the microphone is attached, and it is flip up to mute. By the way, talking about flip up to mute, let's see if we get any noise when we do that. So it doesn't seem like we get too much noise when we actually flip it up to mute. I went all the way right there. By the way, talking all the way, you do have to flip it all the way up and let it hit this little notch, and then you know it's in the mute position. It's kind of a stinker. I wish there was a tone in the headset whenever you get to that mute position, because again, you might fling your microphone up, but you might miss that little notch and think it's muted since it's up, but it's really not until it gets in that position. So again, I wish there was a tone in the headset when you muted it as well. But it's attached, it is plenty long, it's not in your vision, and this is how it sounds right here. I think the microphone's actually fairly good. All right, so lastly here is the price and value of the Astro A20 wireless Gen 2s right here. These guys coming in at 120 bucks. And if you stuck through this video, you pretty much know how this conclusions go. I don't recommend this headset. I'm not sure what the value again is at 120 bucks, you know? It's a nice headset. It is a nice headset, and that's where I put it. Oh, maybe an okay headset. That's where I'd put it right there, as an okay headset. At 120 bucks, I mean, we got a lot of headsets coming out. The new Steel Series, the new Turtle Beaches, you know what I mean? The new HyperXs. There's a lot of headsets, and at 120 bucks, it puts it kind of in between, like that 99 and 150, you know? But again, you get into that 150, you got headsets with so many different features, adjustability, great sound, and comfort, you know what I mean? You drop down to 100, you got some great options down there as well. And again, as far as, I went blank. This is what happens when you don't script, you know? You kind of lose thought midway. But anyway, seriously, that's where this sits at 120 bucks. There's nothing that like stands out to me. There's nothing that says, hey, buy this over the $99 headset. There's nothing that says, hey, buy this over the $150 headsets. I'd honestly say buy one or the other over here before this. There's nothing on this that really screams to me. The only reason I think someone would buy these is the name. We know Astro is a very big name in the headset game, you know what I mean? So you're buying that right there, just an Astro fan. That's probably what it would be. Or if you, for some odd reason, love that stock Astro sound, that's what these would be right here. But other than that, if you're looking for a fresh new headset, I just can't recommend this. I feel like there's a lot better options over there for less money, and then better options definitely if you jump up to 150. You're talking 30 bucks more. I mean, you open up a whole new game right there. So anyways, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my review on the Astro A20 Gen 2 wireless gaming headset. Hope I answered some questions if you're looking at this headset, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to some future tech videos. I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye now.